Imagine a universe teeming with intelligent life, yet none of it ever learns of our existence. If humanity were to vanish tomorrow, the cosmos would record our story as if we had never lived, because the universe is quietly erasing every trace we have ever sent into space. In the next few minutes, we will uncover how our radio chatter, our starlight, and even the very biosignatures of Earth are bound to a cosmic expiration date. The universe can be thought of as a vast archive, each civilization writing its page in electromagnetic ink. That ink, however, is fragile. The fossil effect is the inevitable decay of all detectable signatures. Once they travel beyond a few hundred light years, we will travel from the faintest radio whisper of the early 20th century to the fading glow of distant galaxies, and finally to the philosophical window we presently occupy. But first, let us listen to the ghosts of our own past. Picture a voice from 1932, broadcast across the airwaves, now traveling outward at the speed of light. After almost 90 years, it has reached only about 9 light years, a tiny sphere of silence amidst the galactic hum. Beyond that radius, the signal is drowned by the cosmic microwave background, the omnipresent hiss of the infant universe. The inverse square law guarantees that every photon spreads out, losing strength until it becomes indistinguishable from noise. In practice, our earliest broadcasts have a practical radio horizon of roughly 100 light years. That is barely a quarter of the distance to the nearest star, Proxima Centauri, which sits 4.2 light years away. Consider the Voyager spacecraft, each carrying a golden record, meant as a time capsule for any listening civilization. Launched in 1977, those probes have traveled for over 45 years, now a mere 2 light years from Earth. Even if an alien observer were perfectly aligned, the faint signal from the record would be lost within the interstellar medium after only a few light years. In cosmic terms, humanity has shouted only as far as our nearest neighbor's backyard. An extraterrestrial telescope scanning the sky right now would find only silence where our radio chatter once resonated. What does it mean if the very act of communicating is destined to be erased? It suggests that the period during which a civilization can be detected is fleeting, a narrow window that may never overlap with another's. This brings us to the larger picture, where even the light of stars is not immune to disappearance. Photons emitted by distant galaxies travel through an expanding universe. As space stretches, those photons are redshifted, losing energy and shifting toward longer wavelengths. The farther a galaxy, the more its light is pulled into the infrared, eventually slipping beyond the sensitivity of any conceivable detector. Today, the most distant galaxies we can observe lie at a redshift that corresponds to a look-back time of about 13.8 billion years. Yet even those ancient beacons are fading. In a few 100 million years, the acceleration driven by dark energy will push the observable horizon inward, causing galaxies beyond a certain distance to recede faster than light. Their light will never reach us, and any signal they emit now will be forever locked beyond the cosmic event horizon. This cosmic dimming mirrors the fate of our own Milky Way. In the distant future, the night sky will be a barren canvas. All galaxies not bound to the local group will have vanished from view, their photons stretched into oblivion. The cosmic microwave background, once a faint afterglow of the Big Bang, will cool to temperatures where even the most sensitive instruments could not distinguish it from absolute zero. In that darkness, there will be no background against which to measure a planet's atmospheric composition, no starlight to illuminate an alien world. The very tools of astrophysics will become obsolete, and the discipline of cosmic archaeology will be physically impossible. We stand at a unique moment, a temporal window when the sky still tells a story. The stars we see tonight are the same ones that have illuminated humanity's curiosity for millennia, and their photons still carry the imprint of the universe's early epochs. In a few billion years, that story will be erased, leaving only empty space where a narrative once unfolded. If this glimpse into our fleeting cosmic imprint resonates with you, hit that subscribe button and join me as we continue to explore the mysteries that lie beyond our fleeting horizon. What do you think the universe would look like when all the lights go out? Let me know in the comments. Imagine a future where the night sky is a uniform void, a black canvas unmarked by the glitter of distant suns. In that silence, the very notion of outside would become meaningless. because there would be nothing beyond the thin atmosphere of a lone planet to compare it to. The science of astronomy, which today is built on the careful measurement of starlight, would dissolve into myth, a story told by the ancients about a world that once shone. If we take a step back and examine the timeline of the cosmos, we see that the window we occupy is astonishingly narrow. The first photons that ever escaped the hot fireball of the Big Bang have been traveling for nearly 14 billion years, and we are only now able to collect their faint echo. In the next few 100 million years, the relentless push of dark energy will stretch space so dramatically that galaxies beyond a certain distance will recede faster than light, locking their light away forever. The observable universe will shrink, and with it, the pool of information that any civilization can ever hope to access. Consider the implications for a civilization that might arise billions of years from now, perhaps on a world that has drifted far from the remnants of the Milky Way. Its sky would be empty of stars, its horizon would be defined solely by the glow of its own star, and the faint glow of the cosmic microwave background, now cooled to a temperature barely above absolute zero, without distant beacons to chart their position. These future observers would have no external reference frame. The concept of galaxy would be foreign, and the entire framework of cosmology would be absent from their worldview. Yet, paradoxically, the very scarcity of external cues could give rise to a new kind of introspection. Deprived of a cosmic backdrop, these beings would be forced to look inward, to study the planet itself with unprecedented detail. Their science might evolve into an ultra-refined planetary archaeology, seeking clues in the isotopic composition of rocks, in the subtle patterns of atmospheric gases, in the fossilized remnants of life that once thrived. In that sense, the erasure of the larger universe would not mean the end of curiosity, but a shift in its focus, from the vastness of space to the intimate complexity of the world beneath their feet. This shift raises a profound question. What is the true purpose of our cosmic messengers? Are the radio whispers we sent across the void meant to announce our presence? Or are they simply the inevitable byproducts of a civilization that cannot help but broadcast? If the universe is destined to swallow these signals, then perhaps the act of sending them is itself a testament to our existence, a fleeting flash that, even if unseen, confirms that we dared to speak. The fossil effect thus becomes more than a physical limitation. It is a philosophical mirror. It reflects the fragile temporality of all records, whether etched in stone, stored in silicon, or encoded in photons. Every civilization, no matter how advanced, will leave behind traces that decay, dissolve, or become indistinguishable from the background noise of the cosmos. Our own planet, with its rich tapestry of life, geology, and culture, will one day be reduced to a set of minute anomalies in the fabric of space-time, detectable only by an intelligence capable of reading the faintest of fossils. But there is a solace in this inevitability. The very fact that we can perceive the universe at all, that we can measure the redshift of distant galaxies, that we can listen for the faint hiss of our own transmissions, places us at a privileged juncture. We stand at the crossroads of a cosmic story that is still being written, and we have the rare ability to witness chapters that will soon be lost to the relentless march of entropy. So, what does this mean for us, here and now? It calls for a deeper appreciation of the fleeting nature of our observations. Every telescope we point skyward, every spectrum we analyze, is a snapshot of a universe that will eventually fade. It also urges us to preserve our knowledge, to encode it in ways that might survive longer than any single artifact. Perhaps the most lasting legacy we can leave is not a transmission that can be heard across the void, but a mindset that values curiosity, stewardship, and humility in the face of an ever-expanding unknown. If this contemplation of our transient cosmic imprint has sparked your imagination, I invite you to share your thoughts. How would you imagine a civilization perceiving a sky forever dark? What lessons can we draw from the knowledge that our signals are destined to be erased? Let your ideas flow in the comments below, and let us together explore the profound implications of a universe that forgets. As we draw this journey to a close, remember that the night sky we gaze upon tonight is a rare gift, a luminous archive that will not last forever. The stars we see are the same ones that guided our ancestors, inspired poets, and fueled the engines of scientific discovery. In a few billion years, that shared canvas will be gone, and with it, the story it told. Take a moment to look up, to feel the weight of that privilege, and to cherish the fleeting window we have been granted. If you found value in this exploration, consider supporting the channel by subscribing and sharing the video with fellow seekers of truth. Together, we can continue to illuminate the mysteries that linger on the edge of our fading horizon. And perhaps in doing so, we will keep the echo of humanity alive a little longer in the vast, silent expanse.